Just walking on the boardwalk I designed in Kelly, and you can see all the flowers. This is Angelica here. So you have greater willow, Angelica, willow herb's really taking over though. This is purple loosestrife, and yeah, many Angelica, purple loosestrife, willow herb, a lot of willow herb. Willow herb wasn't here before, but what's fantastic to see is the level of purple loosestrife. Look at this, and remember, this isn't planted by anybody. And here we have one of my favorite flowers, water mint. Oh, it's the most beautiful smell. There it is there. Covered in bees. Here you see some carder bees going on it there. We go there, lovely carder bee. It's such a gorgeous flower. It's there. Beautiful to see. And what's really fascinating about it is you can see that this flower is growing here, and right where this is, it isn't allowed to grow. And what that means is there's a little battle taking place under the ground that isn't allowing that one to seed here. So the water mint has the ability to outcompete the willow herb. That's what you're seeing happening there. So it's working hand in hand with the yellow iris, are the only family of iris here. Beautiful small wasp there. You can see a tiny black wasp here. Let's see, zoom in on that guy there. See it there. And yeah, this was my life for 2 years. For 2 years I worked in this project with Karen Holmes. The boardwalk you're seeing here was not going to exist. This was all going to be a hard pack here, a hard road. And I got a raised boardwalk put in. None of these flowers have been planted. This is your willow, all your natural willow trees, your alder trees, and yeah, so this raised boardwalk went in to save and not compress the soil. I also made sure that in the design that it wouldn't just be a straight line, that we would create waves going through. So here you can see this lovely turn, and we went really close. No trees were cut here. So I begged them, please don't cut the trees. Let's make it really beautiful, like a discovery going through wood, that it doesn't reveal itself straight away. So you can see that lovely turn there. You can hear the birds. And originally a greenway was going right through the wood here, and I got that stopped as well. So all the trees here are saved. And here you have your beautiful entrance then to one of the largest meadows in Wicklow. So all of this is cut once a year, and it allows all the native trees. You've alder self-seeding there, look. This is all alder self-seeding. All the Scots pine were protected by the heritage officer as part of the plan for the area to save them. One of my favourite silhouetted trees. And these are then all the trees I got protected, because 50% of these were going to be cut down. Some butterflies here. Elder tree, very important tree. You're really seeing the effect of climate change, by the way. Look at the tree there. It is quite dry for the tree at the moment. They're really drooping down, heavy with fruit, which is good. But the interesting thing is, even in the midst of climate change and the heat, if you have a band of trees together, they don't go into a drought state. So look at the beautiful large hawthorn here. It doesn't enter into a drought state. Isn't that interesting? I have a hawthorn in my back garden and it's really dry. This one isn't. Elder tree there is looking a lot happier in a bit of shade. See your large alder tree here. Look at the blackberries in that. Look at the level of blackberries coming up. So you've hawthorn and blackthorn, black bushes together all along here, look. It really shows you what can happen. This is your natural meadow. Now the sorrel, you can see, is really kind of taken over here, and it is true you should take a little bit of it out so it doesn't dominate. And up there you can see the owl box that I got Birdwatch Ireland put in. So as part of the project, I arranged for Dick Combs, who used to work with Birdwatch Ireland, to do a full bird assessment of the area. And then €3,000 was arranged through myself, through Cairns, donated to Birdwatch Ireland to put in bird boxes throughout the whole site. So, see all the birds here, look. I'm soaring around. Isn't that beautiful? Seem really happy. There's another one right here. Most people miss this one. There it is, right there, look. Now I don't know if I've taken up home yet in this. That's it there, look. Isn't that so cool? So one there and one there. Anyway, so that's the project. You can go to mywildireland.ie. You'll see all the projects I designed during those 2 years. Check it out, mywildireland.ie. And this one is the Farron Kelly one, done with Cairn Homes. And, you know, really well done to them for committing to large-scale nature restoration and preparing for climate change. You know, it's so much cooler here with all the trees. I would say there's a lovely breeze blowing here, and you know your trees are helping keep your state cool. The meadow is absorbing loads of carbon in the air, so yeah, really, really great to see. Okay, thank you.